Good morning, folks, and welcome back to another bright and shiny morning here at B2B Breakfast to Business with your morning girl, Bea Lim, Managing Director of Team Asia. We are now on our 10th episode in our second season, talking shop, talking life, talking real for you to be in the know and in the now. Earlier this month, I had the honor of moderating a fantastic and meaningful roundtable discussion at DigiCon Omni 2020 that was organized by the Internet and Mobile Marketing Association of the Philippines, or IMAP. This roundtable discussion was about the truth behind brand purpose, especially in the midst of a global pandemic. I had an amazing panel of experts, brand experts around the screen. I had Dean Aragon of Shell Brands International, Ken Lingan of the Publicis Group Philippines, Pauline Fermin of Acumen Strategic Consultant, and Arvinder Gujral of Twitter. These brand experts wowed me. They didn't just share their thoughts and ideas on brand purpose and its role in any situation, global pandemic or not. They reminded me of why I love and breathe brand purpose. I was hanging on to every word and I wish that the roundtable could go on forever. And it's been stuck actually in my head, and that's the reason why I wanted to talk about it. Brand purpose. Brand purpose is not just this perfectly strung sentence that sounds good and probably looks better on paper on why a company exists. No, it's a soul. It's the very reason why you are here in the first place, why we're doing what we're doing, why you should be around, why you want to be around. Some things I picked up from these industry thought leaders is that brand purpose, your very reason for existence, is larger than any goal. It should outlive everyone, any time and space, and everything, because it's your source of sustainability. When there is a global pandemic, an economic recession, and a crisis situation rolled into one, aka what we are experiencing right now. Where do we find ourselves actually in this purpose scenario? Is there actually time, bandwidth, and energy to talk purpose? And I say, absolutely. Yes, 110%. It is at exactly this moment that purpose should be at the forefront of what we do, what we say, what we feel, what we create, and what we act on. Brand purpose is the North Star that points brands, its people, and its stakeholders towards the right path. The path that defines and showcases why you exist, why you are even here in the first place. To provide a platform for people to connect, or to provide support for communities in need, to feed hungry, to create and sustain visibility, to provide sustainable livelihoods across the nation. Name it, it's a purpose. We all have different perspectives, priorities, intentions, goals, dreams, and reason. We're all existing in this ecosystem for a reason. You know, one of my favorite go-to leadership and business authors, Simon Sinek, said this once. People don't buy what you do. People buy why you do it. I say this to my team all the time. I say this to my clients and partners in the many brand workshops we've had, or to marketing and comm students I get to mentor from time to time, or I just share it with anybody who wants to listen, because what Simon says actually is super true. People don't buy what you do. People buy why you do it. Why? A 3-letter word that can be the easiest question to answer or also the hardest, depending on the situation, really. But think about it. If you were asked at this very minute, why do you exist as a brand? Why are you doing what you're doing now? Why are you currently in this position? Why are you not chasing your dreams? Why are you here? Are you going to be able to answer it? You know, for the past year, brands have probably questioned whether or not they should continue marketing themselves in a period of extreme difficulty. Yes, we've been talking about 2020 nonstop here at B2B Breakfast to Business, right? But however, studies from video advertising tech company Unruly and market research company Global Web Index share that consumers feel that we shouldn't stop advertising and marketing actually. Consumers are actually looking to brands for informative campaigns on the COVID-19 situation and information on how brands are actually supporting their respective teams, customers, communities, and, people as a whole through this situation. Consumers want to hear from brands now more than ever. They're craving for genuine and real connections and interactions to make sense of what's going on. They want to know how brands can help navigate through this very uncertain time. As brands, we have a super unique opportunity to create a more intimate relationship with them by communicating with empathy and providing impactful and meaningful solutions. You've heard it here before, we cannot be tone deaf. We need to be aligned with our priorities today. But how can we make our products and services relevant is the big question. And to us, the key lies in creating meaningful brand experiences for our consumers. You may ask how? By being cognizant of the change that consumers are going through in the now normal. Yes, people and things are changing. If we want to know exactly what they need, then we have to look inward, folks, and take a moment to pause. Data analytics company Nielsen posed a very important and relevant question for us brands today. They ask, how can my brand connect with how people are feeling and experiencing COVID-19? Folks, look no further. Look inward. Brands must first understand what their purpose is. Having that brand purpose as our North Star will enable us to find the right approach in creating and providing these meaningful experiences. Don't just do it because it's what everybody's doing, right? Don't just do it because you think it's what's right. Do it because you were meant to do it. Do it because it's why you exist. We need to get past the idea of just marketing to meet our KPIs. We must first and foremost be there for our customers. For better or for worse, right? These meaningful experiences will produce tighter and stronger relationships between brand and consumer. These will, in turn, help brands flourish even more in the long term. We must also remember that even as brands, we are also consumers with changing behaviors, needs, and wants. Yes, guys, remember, we as brands are also consumers. We are all experiencing this together. COVID-19, the shift, the change, the future reimagined, we are all in this together. By being attuned to our own experiences, we don't only understand our communities and consumers, but also see from their eyes and walk in their shoes. As brands, going back to our own purpose and recognizing that we are also experiencing this pandemic with our consumers is necessary. Absolutely. It helps us build rich personal connections and know how to move forward together. To our dear consumers, you are very much part of this brand purpose and meaningful brand experiences as we are. We need you guys. We need you to make our brands better and to help us evolve into something bigger, something stronger, and something more relevant for you. We've seen how consumers have also taken an active role in brands' evolutions or transformations, especially in this future reimagined. If brands are here to make our lives better by answering needs and wants at this very moment, at this point, our consumers are there to help brands improve by providing valuable insights, interactions, and the feedback we need to further strengthen our products and services. Instead of just this brand-customer relationship, it then becomes something even greater, a mutually beneficial partnership. Again, a mutually beneficial partnership because it is a partnership. Again, we are all in this together. Now, to all the Coldplay fans out there, you definitely know this beautiful and touching line, right? Lights will guide you home. I find that this line is what we need today. A reminder that lights will guide us home. Choose your light, your purpose at your very core, to guide you through the uncertain and sometimes dark waters. Seriously, this is what we're all experiencing now. Don't just wave your hands to get a boat's attention in uncharted territories or waters. Don't just wave your hands and say, help me survive. Remember in your core, ladies and gentlemen, that you can swim. Swim towards that light and make your purpose shine. Because remember, Simon says, people don't buy what you do, people buy why you do it. And ladies and gentlemen, today, we all need to be able to answer that question. Things may be rough. Things may be tough. But remember what we say here in Breakfast to Business, the hustle looks different, but we keep hustling because we are guided by that amazing North Star, our brand purpose. So remember, guys, when in doubt, just look up. Remember that at your core is your brand purpose. Just keep swimming. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick but hopefully meaningful discussion with you guys on brand purpose. As you can see, I'm very passionate about it, but also because I do really believe that we are here for a reason. We're doing fantastic. We're doing great things to make our communities grow and our communities stronger at a time when we need it the most. So guys, let's just all suit up. Let's show up with our brand purpose in our hearts and in our cores, loud and proud. And let's move towards recovery. Thank you so much for being part of B2B Breakfast to Business. A quick episode on brand purpose and remembering that in the darkness, lights will always guide you home. Don't forget to check out our B2B Breakfast to Business social media channels. You know, we're on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on LinkedIn. And don't forget our wonderful website, www.teamasia.com. Please tell us what you think. We really want to be able to engage with you and talk about these things more. And if there are topics, ladies and gentlemen, that you guys want to talk about, please do send it over because we would love nothing more than to talk about it. Because here, we want to be able to talk about the real life stories, about real life people, so that we can be in the know and in the now. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bea Lim, your morning girl, signing off for today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day and kick ass this week and have fun. Enjoy, guys. Stay safe. Ciao.